Pinocchio also.
Send me daughters when
I have to run. I accidentally started streaming. See you there. Bye.
Bye.
Hello. How is everybody doing? I was selecting the stream, and instead of just selecting, I accidentally pressed start streaming. So here we are. We're live now. Welcome to the Enchanted live sprints. Today is also body eating day. So if you're eating any kind of noodles, you have earned the body eating badge. If you did, please let us know in the body eating channel and you will get your badge. You can also send me a private message on Discord and I will also send you your badge. It doesn't matter if you did eat them on my sprints. I will be eating them soon. In the first sprint or on Eefke sprints or on Hermes sprints today. It doesn't matter where you eat them. But please let us know that you have earned it. Hello, Stephanie. Hello again. That was so fun. Yeah, accidentally. I was just wanting to press the, yeah, this is the stream I want. Well, here we are again. Yeah, right? It's been such a long time. See, so long. Hello. I ate those noodles. Nice. I am going to have pho bo, which is my favorite noodle soup ever. So I'm very pleased with it. I will be making that in the first sprint. It is gonna take me 5 minutes. I already prepared the noodles and I made the bouillon earlier, so it is just cutting up some veggies and some beef, putting that in there and heating the broth for me. So I will be having that in the first sprint. Fancy seeing me here, long time. Why? Oh, let me second. There we are. Now I can actually click on comments. Hello, Eefke. How you doing? I'm back. So much. Here we are. Get your crochet workout, get your knitting, get your cross stitching up, your audiobook. I will be physically reading. I really want to crochet. The itch to crochet in it is so big, as well as game, but I need to read Day on the 99. The live show is on Sunday. Tomorrow I want to read all small books. So I would at least like to get halfway in, so I don't stress myself out that I'm not be able to finish it Sunday night. I have read 22 pages in Eefke Sprint. But they were good. So, hello, Cleo. How are you doing? I finished my noodles, but I still need to share it on Discord. Yeah, but I have seen you eat noodles, so that helps. You have evidence at least. Natalie just started cooking. Nice. I have to share my notes. I took a picture of the bag. I ate those. Yeah, it's just, please let us know in the channel that you have eaten your noodles. And then it's gonna be fine. Like, this is on a trust-based system, right? If you tell me you have read something, or you tell me the book has an orange cover, I'm not gonna Google if it has the orange cover, or if you actually eaten those noodles. If you tell me you did, I trust you. Alexa, play Be Prepared. I got friends on the other side. No, it's a poor unfortunate soul for me all week. Hello, Lila. How you doing? How's the sweater going you're working on? I'm very curious about that one. Oh, also for everybody who hasn't seen it yet, I have put a poll in the Stitch Witch part of the channel, so you can all pick or future projects for the Stitch Witch book club, so that when we had that live show, I can immediately make a new video about the next couple of projects and the books that we will be reading. That is obviously depending on if you guys like the Vampire Knitting Club book or not. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. But I heard people talk about sweaters, so that's on there. I have heard people talk about socks, so that's on there. Judith came with pouches / bags, as well as with stuffies. And I know a lot of you have talked about stuffies too. So those are the 4 projects that you can choose on. It will go by vote. The project that is voted the most will be in there. However, if I feel like that is the harder project and there is one less vote on an easier project, I will put that project in first and then do the other one. So you will get them, definitely. But I will try to keep it sort of in order so that everybody is feeling comfortable with it. But you can vote on all the projects that you like to make. So you don't have to choose one. I'm currently eating pasta but need to read today. Yeah, I also need to read today. I tend to eat and forget to take pictures. Yeah, just tell me you did it. And then Natalie will send you the badge because it is her department. Unless she asks me to do it, I'll do it, obviously. You can just say here, you had noodles today. I can keep track for today's bit. Oh, really? Well, in that case, let us know here. Because Natalie is the one who's sending out the food badges. So, Natalie, I'm going to eat noodles. My sweater didn't really got knit on in the last week. After camp, I will return. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm very curious to see it. I like sweater knitting, so. I still need to listen to that audiobook. Yeah. There are a lot of books that are on my list that I would like to read. Also, I do have my tarot cards here once again. So if anybody wants a card for the fortune teller badge, or want 3 cards, we can do that. I can pull cards for you. Poor virgin souls, be prepared. Because friends on the other side, you're welcome. We're gonna find the poll again. It is in a Stitch Witch project suggestion channel. So if you go to Stitch Witches, under that is project suggestions, and that's where the poll is. 9 people have voted, and the back one has the most votes right now. And the second one is Stuffy, which I just saw a video of Arnold's, and they showed the wobble bags. I usually don't make stuffies. I'm not super interested in making stuffies, but it is a good beginner's project. So, I'm very happy to do it for you all. And I will look for free patterns, but I was thinking I might order a Woobles package. They're beginner friendly anyway, but especially the themed ones, they come with themed hooks. So they now have Halloween packages, and they come with Halloween hooks. And they also have Scooby-Doo currently, and they come with Scooby-Doo hooks. And those crochet hooks are the ones I like, and they look very cute. So if I have to make a stuffy anyway, I might order one of those. So I get nice hooks. If that makes sense. So I just wanted to let you know, if you're the same, you might want to look into that. We're going to do the projects, and I will give a free pattern for both knitting and crocheting. But like right now we're doing hair accessories, and if you want to do a different hair accessory, feel free to do so, right? That is kind of like the theme, especially if we're getting to wearables, it is going to be so personal what you like and what your style is. So I will figure out free, very beginner friendly ones. But if you want to make a harder sweater, feel free to do that. Or if you want to make a different bag that is not as beginner friendly, feel free to do it. It's just basically whatever project we choose, make along, and you can choose your own pattern if you like to. I was going to read the 10 by the same author of Sour Candy, but there are spiders at every chapter page and cover. Oh yeah, that can happen. I love some tarot cards. All right. Do you want 1 or do you want 3? Then 1 will be for your past, 1 will be for the present, and 1 will be for your future. You like sour candy, Stephanie? It's on my potential list for a read it short. I did not. That being said, I also didn't like Eat the Flesh, or I cannot think of the title, but the one, a cannibalism book that you really enjoyed. So me not liking it might be a good idea for you. I haven't read Sour Candy yet. I love those. Yeah, they're so pretty. They're the villains, the Disney villains. So. All right. I will get you 3 cards even. Your past is the Magician. It would be great if it would focus, right? And it's not upside down. Your present is the 6 of Cups. And your future is going to be the 9 of Coins, but it is upside down. I will take a picture for you and send it to you on the Discord. You can base cards of the meaning of the card, books on the meaning of the cards, or on the illustrations of the cards, like whatever you prefer. You can spin it as much as you like. I will send you the meaning of your cards in the Discord as well. Because, I don't know how personal it is going to get. The cards tend to do that, so. Maybe the tarot cards can tell me if I should start another book. Forget that. It's a good question. You got the 4 of Wands, but it's upside down. Let me check the meaning and if I can put that on your yes and no to buying cards. Oh, I love this one. There you are. Something is getting in the way of your success. What's come, Irie? Are you in conflict with someone close to you, or is sense of security wavering? To get out of this rut, you need to get to the root of the problem, then work to rebuild things from the ground up. It does sound like you need to work on a problem book that is not letting you want to read. And after that, you can start a new one. I think that's what the cards are telling you, Leland. No, we're not starting a new book. Finish the damn books. Jafar has been saying you need to finish the damn books. Sour candy is for eating, not reading. I don't really like sour candy. However, it can be extremely helpful with anxiety. So I liked Eat the Rich. Oh, really? I haven't read that one. Eat the Rich is about cannibalism too. Yeah, I kind of figure. I like one card. 2, please. No problem. And Natalie, we have the Queen of Coins, but she is upside down. This is how they look. If the thing would get focused. There we go. So you got a lady in a red dress with a crocodile on it. The crocodile is not eating her, so they seem friends. I'll send you the picture. Thank you so much, no problem. The major can also has stands in JoJo Bizarre Adventure, which sometimes have colors. Yeah, they sometimes do. Please do my first. Not sure I'll read the book for it, but I could. But there could be something short. Yeah, maybe. You never know. That one. You got Isma. And she is 18 the moon. And she was not reversed. So. That sounds like it should finish the book, right? Jafar was very clear. No, finish the damn book. No problem. The stand in this case being Magician's Red. Yeah. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Hello, Barbara. How are you doing? Had dinner, now back. I'll see what I end up doing tonight. Yeah, take it easy. You have worked hard this week. You didn't need to do is pull the lever. Yeah, if there is a book you're unclear about, you have to make that decision. I do have graveyard audiobook on my list, so that would work for that. Yeah, that would. Would you mind doing mine too, please? Yeah, no problem. Kate, do you like one card, or would you like three, where one is your past, one is your present, and one is your future? So you have three options to choose books from too. Anyone have some short horror works to add to my list? Well, basically any ticking for sure. That isn't Dark Fairy Tales. My favorites are What Moves the Dead for obvious reasons. It's a House of Usher retelling. I also really enjoyed the Hollow Places. I enjoyed The House with Good Bones, but a lot of people didn't. It is a haunted house story. The Hollow Places is not the Wendigo is. Is it The Willows from Algernon Blackwood? A retelling. I have read the... It had all pumpkins on the cover. Was it called Dead Leaves? Let me go on. Yeah, Dead Leaves by Keelan Patrick Burke, and I enjoyed that one. I have also enjoyed the Suicide Club, but that is definitely one you need to read in a good mind space. Otherwise, I would not recommend. Oh, that's so cute. We're gonna try this one. Here. And I also really enjoyed Evil Little Things by Matt Shaw. And this is about possessed children. And then Rappaccini's Daughter, if you want a gothic horror classic, is also very short. And this was The Suicide Club, also by Matt Shaw. So those would be my suggestions. Also, Ring Shot. Ring Shot is still to read. It's on my list. Hellstar, Romina, and the Mist. Yeah, Ring Shot is also still on my list. I'm rolling in the deep. I might just start reading the short books now. Yeah, we'll see. I will see how far I get tomorrow. And how far I get with They Own the Night. I might extend it to Sunday because more people are doing that, if it makes sense. Right. Leave on. 3, please. No problem. Your first card, which is your present, is the 5 of Cups, but it's upside down. Your present is the Knight of Wands with Madame Mim, which is not upside down, and she looks very cute. And then the next one is Page of Cups, which is upside down. That is your future. I will send you a picture of these cards, as well as the meaning of them in the Discord, just to your personal, because those things can get personal, especially if you do the whole to the future thing. I still need to read Coraline. That's pretty short. Yeah, she is pretty short. But I would not call it horror. Go for it, Judy. Yeah, Ranger is a good suggestion. I have too many to choose from tomorrow, Claire. Yeah, there are many, Cleo. Might need, Sunday too. Have fun with the sprint, everyone. Read all the fun books, enjoy all the news, and other good hope, and hope you all get amazed darker. Have a lot of fun in the theater. The back of my Klombo is almost done. Nice. Might need to add some Junji Ito to my list as well. Yeah, that could help. Definitely. I am ready to get into the first sprint so I can eat and send you all the cards with all the details. The last sprint can go out because it is actually, in fact, the first sprint. And there is the timer. Let me put that in. You're gonna be difficult. Are you? How can it be that you're not getting this here? Because I'm extremely annoyed by It looks cute, right? No, I have to have it before chat. All right then. Thank you. Because yeah, no, I will send it. But since if you do past, present, future, it can get personal. I will just send it to you privately. And how's the Romania as well as sure words. Oh, ginger Ito is so good. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the 2 days. Yeah, smart. Have fun, Eka. I'm also doing the 2 days. I have too many books on my read. Yeah, you had 19, right? 19 short books. That sounds definitely like a week job. So take the 2 days. 2 days here too. I've got a flat tire, so I'm stuck at camp till the end of the month. Yeah. Elena just had a great thing. We were like, yeah, it just started yesterday. Like the first 4 days don't count. A lot of us only got to really started yesterday. And Eva was asking like, oh, we need a name for it. And then Elena was like, my mother forgot to pick me up. So that's what they're calling it next week. Elena has a vacation, so but they need to write a paper, so they might host a lot of productivity sprints, and we're gonna call it "My Mother Forgot to Pick Me Up from Camp," and we're doing it. We're prolonging it. So I get the feeling. I have 22. You adder. You know, I love that for you, but there are months that I do not finish 22 books. And I know they're short, but still, 22 in 2 days. That. To me, that would feel undoable, but I have more faith in your reading than mine at the moment. So, you might surprise me and actually do it. Let's start the first sprint, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. everyone. Yeah, I saw the prolonged sprint comments. It's probably because I put my food on my laptop and I was trying to do the cards. So I was doing the booklet and stuff also on my laptop. So probably pressed a few buttons. So I just stopped them now because this should be around the time that it should end. It might be a bit later, but after sending all the tarot cards, just wanted to eat quickly. So I stopped the sprints when I was done eating. With the 22 books for 2 days. He hit somewhere and didn't go on the bus. Yeah, no. Me neither. Are you gonna spin a wheel, Larissa? To decide what books you're gonna read. And leave some for the next edition. Yeah, that might be smarter, to be fair. I could do that. I didn't think about it. Yeah, you can. Hello, Christina. How you're doing? Moving slow today and fighting a migraine. Oh, please take care. Your health is so much more important. Trying to get all the life to at least say hi and show some love, but I am afraid I'm missing some. But I caught you. Yeah, that is very sweet. But please, I don't think anybody would mind. You know, you just need time for yourself. If you have a migraine, that's absolutely fine. Remember, hydrate or modify. Feed thyself. I just fed myself. Check the laundry. Take meds. Stretch. Also make sure you hocus pocus the leg button, ring the bell. So you hopefully get notified. Yeah, you never know, right? Hello, Paula. How you doing? Just sending by to hug the like button. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Hello, Paula. I'm not hallucinating. No, I think you're all right. I didn't see it, but I was half eating, half looking up which people had which cards, so I could type the meaning, and I didn't pay attention. But since you all think so, I think so too. 490 pages behind. Do we have a goal again? That's scary. Hello, Barbara, Cleo, Natalie. I cleaned the kitchen, made a spinning wheel, and read one chapter of Day on the Night. Nice, well done. So, you are spinning a wheel. Could spin a wheel indeed. Yeah. Could be fun. Been cooking and eating some noodles. Nice. Hello, you all. Me too. I had faux bow, so now I'm happy again. Faux bow always makes me happy. And there were some really nice cards drawn, so I hope they're true. I really like, the 3 card is my favorite layout. Because you get so, it's still simple. But the cards together say so much. The interaction between, like, if that makes sense. So, that's my favorite spread. Very easy to remember, but still saying a lot. It's so weird, right? Every time I go live, I get an email from YouTube that I'm live. Like, I know, I pressed that button on purpose. I read 34 pages. Nice. Yes, go to spin tomorrow morning. Exciting. That is a good one. That is a fun element to add. I'm not gonna sing that because I will get copyrighted. I had a bed and listened to a few chapters of You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. Oh, nice. People are so excited for me that it's on my TBR. I really hope to get to it, but I'm not sure. So how far are you in? I'm 50 pages in. Made granola bars earlier this week, but procrastinating on adding the chocolate layer. But the chocolate layer is so good, and then you can eat them. Do it. Do it, Cleo. I would like a granola bar with chocolate right now. Oh, 12 people have voted now. If you're wondering, if I'm ignoring you on Discord, probably yes. I am on purposely do not check the batch channels that I have to send out. Because otherwise I forget to send you your badge. So I will only check those channels when I am able to send badges. I'm 64% in the audiobook. It was a bit mad at the beginning, but it gets better. That's what I've heard. And I've heard it start at 50 pages. Which I'm excited about because I wasn't interested in the first 50. Like, it didn't hook me yet. So I've heard that's where it starts. So I'm excited to get back into it. But it's not on my small books TBR. I think it could be. Where is it? It's not that big. Yeah, it's 225 pages, but if we're going to add middle grade books to the small book list, there is one I'd rather read, and that is The Last Day of October by Phil Hikes. It is very small, so it would fit. And I think the yellow paper is for people who are dyslexic, right? That it is easier to read like this. Because also the font is big. I think this is specifically for dyslexic people. But I also feel like this one is good to read on actual Halloween. So yeah. I ended up liking that book. Yeah, a lot of people like that book. And are excited about other people reading it. So and honestly, if that wasn't the case, I probably have DNF'd it by now. So I do hope I will like it too in the end too. Hello, Daniela. How are you? So my TBR too. The Phil Hikes one. Badges. Mushroom. Love Phil Hikes is the absolute best. It's, yeah, incredible. I am very excited to read that book. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna love that book. That is a 5-star prediction for me. I've never given 4 stars. Under 4 stars. Anything by Phil Hikes. So I could read it for the trick-or-treat badge. Just can. But it would also really be fun to read it on actual Halloween when the book is set. I could also use it for my spooky middle grade vlog. And then I do want to add a new series to the channel where I read it like one of my favorite authors and I ask them for recommendations. Based on the fact that I love their books. So maybe their favorite books, or, you know, if I like your books, what else would I love? And that is the only Phil Hikes I haven't read yet. And I would like to read the newest book from that author and then their recommendations. So I have asked Amy to send me a recommendation list or video or whatever. And then that will be the first one in that vlog, but I'm also considering asking Phil Hikes if he would mind sending me a little video or a list of books that he would recommend. I think it's going to be so fun. And he's definitely, one of my favorite authors of all time. He is my favorite spooky middle grade author. So I feel like he has to be in that series. But also, I could do him later when he makes another book. If this is his last book, I'm gonna cry, so he better make a new one too. Oh, I didn't realize it was dyslexia friendly. I have to get a copy for I think that is why they print it like that, isn't it? Like it's yellow with lots of yellow in between and big font, so I think that's to make it easier for dyslexia. Also, by the way, Kate told me this. I always say that if I get them, because Amazon doesn't always get them, I put it in there and I'm still gonna glue it in. Because this book ain't going anywhere, and I like to do that, so I don't want to lose them. I'm about to eat dinner. Leftover pasta that's on its last leg, but hopefully still okay. Oh, but that's nice. Then you can also get the buddy eating badge. I cooked and ate the dishes and finished one last third of them. That's good. Then tied it up all fluffy yarn to get ready to make some more rainbows. Nice. That's a fun idea for a video. The read it like the other series or reading it on Halloween. Reading the other Christmas book like last year. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's gonna be hard. Because this Sunday is going to be the Own the Night live show. And then I was sick. So we still have to do the Impossible Creatures one. But the end of October is also the Vampire Knitting Club. November is the next Impossible Creatures. And then December is Alice with a Y for a readathon. And because September is already overflowing in October, and October is already incredibly busy, I am afraid that the live show for the Vampire Knitting Club will also be in the start of November, and then we have one in the end of November. And then we already have a book for December. I will be hosting a readathon for the whole month. It is my birthday month. It is Christmas, obviously, when a lot of people aren't available. It's New Year's when a lot of people aren't available. And also in the Netherlands, we have Sinterklaas, which makes it harder for people to be available. So I would like to, but realistically, I do not know where to get the time. Like, if everything is resolved in November and, we might be able to get 2 days for December, then yeah, but I don't know. I am hosting an Alice in Wonderland readathon in December, and I intend to read Alice in Wonderland retellings for a whole month because it's my birthday. So I don't know if it fits. In general, I posted a page with research about yellow color pages. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's why. I think I looked it up with a Festi Hardy book. Or she had mentioned it in her book. Yeah, I want to read it, but absolutely not in December. Not while I host a readathon. I still haven't read Equal Rights. It's so hard for me to get through. So I'm not doing that with a backlog of live shows already while I host a readathon. That's going to be a month long. So it will definitely not be Hogfather this year. Maybe next year. Because I do want to read it. If we do it this year, it has to be a quick middle grade. And I have to know that I'm going to like it. Like, I need to be pretty sure about it. It's for your dyslexia. Yeah. Alright. Then you're right. I think I really like that I don't know if the authors have any say in that. Probably not, to be honest with you. They also don't have a say in who gets an audiobook and not. So I don't think Phil had a say in if it could be dyslexia friendly or not. But I think he will really enjoy that it is. Hypo demon, go away. Yeah, it happens. How about another sprint? Let's actually make it 45 minutes, right? We should be okay because I should not be, I will be just reading, so I should not accidentally press any buttons, but you never know. I would love to do another Advent chapter X book this year. Yeah, me too. And I think Stepfather Christmas got a sequel. So if we're doing it, it will probably be that book. But I am not going to decide until the end of November, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because it might, I'm also hoping to get back to work next week. Like, obviously not immediately all my hours, but if I want to keep my job, I have to work all my hours again from the end of November. So I feel like December is already, and November are already gonna be heavy for me, because you obviously need to get in the rhythm again, right? And it's going so fast. I'm not sure if I can make it in the end of November, but I will definitely then still keep trying, because my work might accept a lower amount of hours. So I hope I can work fully again in December, and that with hosting a monthly readathon and having another group book, it might just be too much. But I can't tell you unless, I've been back at work and know how much it takes for me. I love the idea for book. Yeah, I think it's really cleverly done. Also a bonus when they do dyslexia friendly font. That's why we started using Calibra audiobooks, so Jack could listen to books he was struggling with. Oh, that's so smart. Yes, that is smart. I know. I think it was Festy Hardy, but also somebody else. The Griffin Gate books. Griffin Gate. Yeah. Oh, that is by Frosty Hardy. Okay, all right. So I was good. I was right. The Griffin Gate by Frosty Hardy is also dyslexia friendly. Yeah, this one. let's go in a 45-minute sprint, and I will see you all then. Hello. How did you all do? I am 54 pages into Day of the Night. I like it. But unfortunately, it is to POV and I never like that. It is because then I get into one POV. I'm super excited about it. I'm really already feeling the characters and I'm definitely interested in both of them. I'm definitely already invested. But that's why it sucks so much. Every chapter I have to switch and I have to get out of the story again and into a new story. And I always struggle with that. And I know why they do this. I can see why Amy is doing this. I have a feeling where we're going, but I would like there to be multiple chapters of one and then multiple chapters of the other. Just to keep me in it a bit because I'm so invested and then I have to switch every single chapter and I don't like it. I don't want to switch every chapter. Added the chocolate. Nice. And now you have a good snack. Oh yes, we love those. He's on the search for YA books now, so if anyone knows a YA horror dyslexic font, let me know. I don't think I've seen it. I have seen YA with big font, but not yellow pages, I believe. I was looking at my bookcase earlier, and I don't think I have any. However, I had the audiobook of Serena Valentino's retelling of The Headless Horseman. And that one was really good. It is YA. And it's an audiobook. So Jack might like it. It is not font, dyslexic font, but it is audiobook. It is on Audible because, it's a Disney book. So they are only on Audible. But it was a really good one. It is my favorite Sleepy Hollow retelling. I liked it better than the original. I've made a bit more progress. Nice. Well done. Read 26 pages. Good. Had dinner with 35 pages. Well done. I watch YouTube. Oops. Yeah, I get the feeling. No judgment here. I'm making good progress in my audiobook and I'm working on the Pride Rainbows. Currently making one with the colors of an asexual flag. Nice. Nice. Oh. Ooh. I had to stop halfway in the chapter 2. I also don't like that. 495 behind. That is so... Is that motivating to you? Because to me, that would be very, very unmotivating. Like, when do you need to have read those pages? How long do you have to recover? Puzzling, nice. There is a dyslexia-friendly edition of the classic story of Dracula available, featuring design adjustment to make the text clearer. Welcome to Camp Killer is explicitly labeled as dyslexia friendly, but I can't see if that is a middle grade or not, because I typed in Vajana already. 2 out of the 3 recommendations before this are middle grade. I only have seen it by middle grade. Who have a laugh out loud horror that's also dyslexia friendly is Young Dracula. That sounds good, actually. And Stillwater is a warm tank ghost story that's considered dyslexia friendly and is suitable for middle. Oh, so that's also middle grade. Also, apparently there is open dyslexia font in ebooks, so that might be helpful too. Things were like, I played a game with Jack and it's been nice. And then over the next few days, I'll get 150 further behind because only one short horror is officially over to be here. Oh, yeah. That would stress me out, to be honest with you. But you did it in a really in the end too, right? So you can clearly do it. The Boy at the Window was a short horror middle grade with dyslexic font that he enjoyed. Is that horror? I thought that was OCD representation book, so I must be confusing them. I wonder if anyone has written a book with Dracula, Carmilla, Lord Ruthven, Orlok, Elizabeth Bathory, and Varney, like Castlevania has all of them in it. I don't know. I don't know. I think there are definitely books that have some of them. But at the top of my mind, I cannot think of one that has them all. Bailey's is Strange. Yeah, I found it. It is not the book I had in mind. So now I don't know which book I had in mind. But it sounds good though. I was never that far behind on a reading. Oh yeah, alright. Also just had more audiobook options then. I'm usually using my 2 audiobooks today to close the gap a bit further, but that will just bite me in the ass soon. Yeah, it's hard without audiobooks. I feel like audiobooks are so helpful. Sometimes, like when I do not have a lot of concentration, I need an audiobook while I do something else, because that is easier for me to listen to when I do something with my hands than just read physically. Sometimes I'm restless or stressed, and then I really need to do something with my hands too. And that, again, I can do with audiobook, but not with physically reading, so. This is what I still need to read today to get through half, and I'm doubting that it's gonna happen. If this had an audiobook, it would also not be a problem. Just saying. Alright. I do need to read, therefore. Shall we go again? I am in the book. I really enjoy it. So far, I actually think I like all the characters in it. I think Amy's really good at characters. I'm also wondering, I am getting tired. Am I going to make this the last print? Because then I can still read in bed, and that might be better for me. Let's do it. Let's make this the last print. So I get in bed in time, and then I can read in time. So also I can come up tomorrow early and read as much as I possibly can. That is the goal. But I also want to do the pumpkin Lego tomorrow. I will see you all in 45 minutes. Hello. How did you all do? I'm 82 pages in Day on the Night by Amy McCall. I'm enjoying it. I really, really enjoy it. I don't like the switching, but I am enjoying the rest of the story. So far, I think every single character. I'm really invested in this. Didn't go as far as I wanted to, but hello, Molly. How are you? I'm listening to Day on the Night. Where did you find the audiobook? Because I cannot find it for the life of me. Or are you listening to another Day on the Night and not by Amy? No, and I ate the nastiest healthy church chicken Alfredo meal for the buddy meal. Oh no, I didn't want you to have an awful meal for it. I may break down and get pizza for dinner to reward myself. Yeah, you deserved it. I also still need to make pizza. I want to make a ghosty pizza myself for the bingo board. That's one I haven't done yet, so. Molly, how you listen to Day and Night? Yeah, I cannot find it, but she must be trying. No, it was finish the page. I read one page and then not the other. And I was like, yeah, that is like I'm not going to remember that, so that is going to be annoying. So I wanted to read the one page. I'm looking at Kobo Plus books. Oh no. I read 40 pages, only 55 left. You got this, Leela. You got this today. I nearly finished my Are You Afraid of the Dark graphic novel. Ooh, I'm very interested in that one. 480, 28 pages behind. I'm sorry, Cleo. I am sorry. I made more rainbows, only crocheting one of them left, and then some sewing to reach my goal for today. I might reach the next level of the batch tonight. Well done. Well done. That's so good. That's a lot. 40 pages had an ice lily. Nice. I've read chapter 7 now. Well done. Well done. What chapter am I on? I don't know. I'm currently reading chapter 11. I really dig chapter 10. Just so you know. FYI. You need to continue to read until chapter 10. I will try and read a bit more in bed, but not too long. Probably one more chapter. And then, obviously, finish the chapter I just started. Well, you better hurry because the live show is on Sunday. So, if you want to read this, I would start it as soon as possible. I do think it is possible to read this in a day, but you have to be in a reading mood. This book is very addictive. And it definitely is sucking me in immediately. Like, I was invested in chapter 1. And what it does well, you know, you have to change every chapter. The beginning and end of every chapter is very interesting. At some point, it was in one of the chapters, and the end sentence was like, "Oh yeah, that's the night I found my first body." I was like, "No, I cannot switch now. Tell me about when you found the body." Stuff like that. So, yeah, you have to do it. It was really fun. I am very interested because I feel like I know where this is going, but I also felt that in Mina, and that was absolutely not where it was going. So I know Amy can pull stuff off like that. Lulling you in a sense of security, knowing what's going on, knowing where the story will go, and then not go there. So yeah, I'm very curious. And I might buy that and then a book called Sky Daddy. It's about a woman who falls in love with an airplane. That sounds too weird for me. I already don't do well with romance, but romance between a human and an airplane is far too gone for me. I cannot see the compare there. But yeah, that was it for me tonight. It is 10:30. I am tired. And I just want to read a bit on that in bed. I don't think it's gonna be much. But at least I want to get a bit further in. So I can do the short books tomorrow. And then maybe when I'm done early with the short books, I can start these. So that is my plan. This will be the airplane readathons. Yeah, whatever. Do you, 70? If you're interested in that, go for it. Thanks for the sprinty sprints. No problem. No problem. I needed to read too. And it does help when your face is on camera and people can see if you're actually reading or not. So they can, I'm pretty sure you're all too nice to do it. But I know you guys can call me out when I tell you, I really need to read, and then, not read. So it helps me to actually read. Thank you for the sprints, no problem. Hey Swank, how you doing? I'm so sorry, but unfortunately you got the end of this. We were just about to go out, but happy pasta day. That is so funny because we ate noodles today, and you could either choose pasta or eat your noodles for the body eating bag. So that is a good day for us to do that. Happy Black Poet Day. Happy Wear Something Gaudy Day. What is gaudy? Thank you for hosting and sleep yummy. Sleep yumming, everyone. Read one short book, then one chapter of own. No, I really want to do all the short books like back to back because I really want to feel productive and hopefully get some more badges in. Yes, I'm so sorry. We just had the last sprint. I'm sorry. I don't know where you're from, but for me, it is 10:30 in the evening. Had to mute to finish the book. Very, very good reason, though. I hope you liked it. What did you rate it? Going to go finish my chapter, get a cup of tea, and head up to watch some YouTube in bed. That sounds lovely, Elena. Have fun, sleep yummy. Yeah, pastas are basically noodles. So pasta is also allowed. Thank you for sprinting, sleep yummy. Tomorrow we'll read even more than today. Yeah, that is the goal. That is the plan, Lila. I still believe in it. I had Novel Dean. Now I have to look that up. Thank you, Cleo. You probably make me hungry just, before going to bed. That is a dish I am not familiar with. Is het type een lunchvormige pasta met golvende randen bij de pasta bedenkt dat de naam Prinses Mafalda van voor je heel zit voor te sluiten. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that counts. It's noodles. Y'all have a good day. Good day to you too. Sleep yummy. Noted the pasta day. Yeah. Natalie is on it. I asked everyone, please put it in Discord because I would not be able to remember. But Natalie has a better mind. She's on it. Thank you so much for the sprint. No problem. Also, did find a book series with all those. Oh, share it in the Discord, please, Ewald. I would love to know. Thank you all so much for being here, hanging out, participating in Camp Enchanted. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. CEST. Or is it that still AM? Well, when noon starts, my time. Cleo is starting. They're hosting sprints for the Read It short readathon, where you can choose to either read short books for 24 hours straight or 48 and read as many of them as possible. I will definitely be participating. I'm looking forward to it. So I will see you all tomorrow on Cleo Sprint. And have a good night.